It's not that one. Wait, you don't even know what I'm talking about. It's not her. I'm going to go back. Actually, no, that's the one that just called me bro. Not a big deal. So, sometimes I'm just telling you stuff. But then you're thinking, yeah, but you made a point to mention it. Shut the... There's like a big deal, and then there's just like kind of my commentary on the state of the... Well, look, we don't... Wait, I know this sounds funny. We don't care what's going on with 70-year-olds, unless we're talking about like death or something. We don't care what's going on with babies, because... You know what I mean? What I mean is right now, when we talk about social media and, you know, because it's the next generation, it's the next voting bloc, it's the next people who are going to be responsible for whatever. Shut up. The social stuff that's, you know, young people, I mean, babies still need to become teenagers. Old people are dying. Okay? There we go. So we know the relevant age in all our conversations is probably between 18 and 40. Those are all the active workers that are climbing, active daters, active on social media. It's the main demographic, 18 to 40. I don't even care what 12-year-olds are doing on Call of Duty. Wow, that's too much explanation. See what I mean? I need you to know how big of a deal some things are. It's not big deal or not big deal, but somewhere in the middle there's a bunch of, I need to keep myself in focus. Okay. Not a big deal if you get called bro. It's just one of those, I find it funny. But I know you would look into it like, is this about how it's like you know, men are suffering. Oh my God, I'm going into it. Men are suffering from like being shamed for their masculinity while everyone's praising them for their slight masculinity gains in like the workforce and sexual liberation and I'd say that right, sexual liberation and dominating the dating scene. Okay, I know they're not dominant. You know what I mean? Men 0, wow, I got 1. Then they get hundreds, but they have to make a choice. Okay, enough commentary on that part. This is about, remember, nothing happened. Okay, something happened, but nothing happened. See? It's nothing. I'm just taking you through my next, every time I have an interaction, kind of, even if it's the smallest one, I need to tell you, this is just like the whole like, okay Arnold, you hate poop. So how does it feel that I brought a piece of poop today and I put it in the room? It's like, I can't stop looking at it and it's making me like, why would you do that? It's like, okay, it's fine, I'll take it away. But I just want to see your reaction to it. And it's like, so, are you now, yeah, I keep thinking you touched it. I keep thinking your hands are, I don't touch me, go away. Is your couch full of poop? Is there poop? I don't trust you anymore. Poop everywhere. See, like that, right? Okay. It's like you just, so I'm just taking you through the next one. Because they're going to be the kind of interactions you might use. And so, you know what? Remember, I worry about those really bad ones that could be put on video and go viral or destroys lives. And then there's just like nothing, right? Okay. This one is, okay, there's that pointy girl I'm always talking about. Yeah. Okay, so I'll throw in my own ulterior motive. I just wanted to do the whole, because I was looking around for the remote, but then I thought, hey, there's an excuse just to be like, okay, context, I've probably seen her 50 or 100 times. Do you want an exact number? Because I could find it. Okay, no, not really, not exact, but like, it's either between 50 and 100. And you know, I don't always say anything to everyone here. Okay, so there's your context. So like now you can kind of imagine like what she might see. And so in a frequency and then, you know, I'm not just a standard guy here who comes in and does a couple lifts. Like, no, like I have my own implements, my own shit, my own, you know, like you go, you know, like, okay, it's one thing if you just saw a guy who comes in here, goes for a run, then leaves, okay. Like, you'll forget about them. Now, let's say you came in here and you see a guy with chains around his fucking neck, and then he's always, I don't know, just like a little more, whatever. Okay, so it's kind of a picture, like it's like Bart Simpson in his uniform. You can be like, that's Bart. But, you know, otherwise, everyone is a background character if you never actually talk to them. Okay, so just here, nothing happened, shut up. I'm just making a big deal because I want to see if our answer matches. I'm gonna say, hey man, sometimes there's nothing to go on, and it's not personal, or maybe there is something, and that's on them. I know all the answers. That's why I get mad at those, like, because I don't want to interrupt and make you feel bad for saying those things. Like, but I already knew that because I've read enough Reddit threads. It's like, hey man, it's her. Like, there's the way where you try to make the person feel good by saying, hey man, it's her loss, bro, because you're a great guy. Okay, there's that. Then there's the whole like, hey man, you dodged the bullet. Yeah, that one always, you know, like, I get it. We're trying to find a way to go on with life as because everyone knows you have, and not that this was even that. This isn't even about like asking out. This is just simply I just wanted to ask, is the remote on your trip? And you know, I just went up and asked, and I'm replaying it in my head. Went up, you know, motion, like, because you know, headphones. You'll see a hand, and then she'll look over. It's like, dude, and then I said, something about the remote, right? Is the remote on your, and then she just grabbed it and handed it to me and went to her thing. Just that fast. See? Okay, so nothing good, nothing bad. I know there's a bit of there's a bit of a societal, like at least a little, like, a smile for helping it, right? There's like kind of that, like a light acknowledgement is as good as it should get on a basic. So there, I want to know what you have to say, and then obviously, because I told you that I you know, when I give a girl a what do you call it, a name, Viking girl, doctor, whatever, Hispanic Sasha, something like that, it means I see something I like. Okay, so that's nothing. It's nothing. It's fine. But what would you say to that? Like, I know. Okay, that's just you know, nothing to work with, right? That's why I told you with. Then again, I'm trying to give you context that I've been seen hundreds of times. But you could say that Taya saw me plenty of times, right? Jessica has seen me plenty of times, and then one day, you know, maybe you were more in front of each other, and so he said, hi, something like that, right? And they acknowledge, smile, okay. But you know, like, you know, I could name, I was doing farmers walks around the gym, and I kind of like, you know, I was holding weights, and then I not ran into directly, but you know, like I, you know, like, oh, and then like Taya got right in the way, and she wanted to move out of the way, right? She was gonna, no, obviously because I'm the one with weights, it's easy for her to move, but I did this instead, like, I went all the way around the machine, and she, you know, she just smiled. And I said, it's okay, you made it. Well, I mean, it's supposed to be harder, right? But you know, she just, I was like, you get it. But no, you know, and then one day she talked to me. Just like Jessica, like, oh, again, why do I feel manipulative for that? I feel like, see, I think you told me once, you know what, there's nothing wrong with using, remember I told you one time I touched the door to the thing, and it shocked me? It's like, ow, damn it! And then a guy says, like, yeah, I fucking hate those, you know, like, maybe that's not what he was thinking, but like, we use those things to try and, just like, sometimes people compliment, hey man, I always see you in your dude, that gym life, right? You know, I've heard that. You know, like, so, why do I feel guilty for this? I feel like I tried to do something underhanded. It's because you're thinking. Remember how I told you, if you want to make an evil character, it's someone in full control, and then if he can like guess what you want to do, it's like he's manipulating you. It's like, I know if I do this before I ask Fear to borrow his shirt, he's gonna say yes, because he's like, I don't know, it lowers down his defenses or something. Like, now he's gonna be like, I better say yes to him. I don't know. You know what I mean? It'll be like something stupid like, Fear, when he smells vanilla, now he just like, I don't know, he's just more susceptible. See? It sounds manipulative. And I do feel guilty because I know my brain does that. Like, it looks for things when Really, we should just be like, hi, I'm a nice person, hello, and that's it, and, and everyone just goes, hi, yeah. But me, I'm like, okay. But yeah, like, okay, yeah. One time I saw Jessica studying by herself, because like, I don't know, I usually I see DJ at the back. I guess he went to the bathroom, because he came back like after, right? And I said, hey, do you imagine this as a TV room? Common room underneath. It's like, hey, do you mind if I use a TV? Like, you know, because you're studying. I said, oh, no, sure. And she smiled, and then, you know, I watched TV, and I looked at my phone, and then she asked a question. There you go. Now it feels like, okay, good. Remember I told you I hate that I feel bad if I'm the one that bothered you? Because I'm always prepared for like, let's say you're the one that bothered me, right? Or, see, I use bother. That's so negative. Let's say you were the one to bother me. And let's say we had a huge fucking argument, right? Like fucking 5 years later. I said, hey man, I was just trying to do instances that day. I didn't need you. You're the one who bothered me, being like, hey man, you looking for a tank, bro? Like, I see you queuing, we should go. You're like, I wish you never asked me. And it's like, I get that, like, yeah, you asked me, bitch. It matters. I know, it's one of those like, are you prepared are you getting prepared for, I don't know. But no, okay, not that like, I think anything would go wrong with guessing that way, but just, but no, like, but the one where I asked for a remote is also something I could take back. Like, hey, I was just looking for a fucking remote. Like, you're the one who then asked me something. Remember, asking for a remote is just using the room, the environment. But asking me directly a question is like, you're trying to get something out of me now. I don't know what to say. Maybe this is why I should say something the first time. But here's the problem. Some people come in and it's their first time. I never see them again. So it's like, I don't want to keep... I know, it should just be like standard to like say, oh, what's up? And then, oh, hi again, right? Okay, we're learning. Is that what you want to hear? Like, don't get hurt, Arnold, and then go like, never again. No, okay, we learn. From now on, put minimal, like, hello. That's one. I've seen you once, you get a hello. And then I see you again, oh, hi, hey again. Right? That's 2. Right? 3, 4. And then, because if I let things get to the point where like, let's just say you're in this room every day. And I come in and I come in, I don't even do this to you. No, I just do this and go right to my thing. You're not here, Fear. You're not here. You're here every day, but you're not here. I made you invisible, bitch. You invisible. Look at you, invisible. You like feeling invisible, bitch? Huh? What if I was just making videos here, huh? Just with all my toys, huh? I have a little stereo. I have to move shit around. This is what you look like. Invisible. And maybe sometimes I just leave the room because you just came in. And now you think like you did, like, you could assume that I just wanted to give you a courtesy, like, but no, instead you just go, I don't know, like, I know, I'm empathizing with them. I get it, I'm stupid, I have a bad day, I have a bad market, I don't feel like, man, I've already ruined, and then I get inside my own head. Shut up, I know, I have issues, I can't fucking, everything is like every second of the day, I feel, everyone else is like busy with work, and they're just like, I don't even remember what happened today. I know I talked to my friend, that was kind of a highlight, and then I ate, oh, that food is really good, so I remember that. But otherwise, everything else is just, I gotta go to work, so you drive, you say, hey, security guard, then you go in, it's like, hey, workers, do your work, blah, blah, blah. Then, someone of interest does something, so you remember that. But everything else is just like, oh, yeah, pretty swamped today. Like all of that is just auto talk. Yes, I am an investor, like, because again, because they spent time in my head significantly and whatever, but I will say, I told you sometimes this is another one fear. Let's just say you were walking up to me and I look like this for a second. Right? And then you go, hey, excuse me, and I go, and you're like, that face will stick like he's angry. I know he was, and even though I could say like, oh, hi, yeah, now you're kind of shut down a terrible smile. But no, I remember the first one, and then like, I'm already set by it. Like, I asked her for the remote, and then I don't know, I don't even get a full like face, but I just thought, you know, like I'm trying to explore this whole thing, you know, like it didn't look very it felt like I actually was bothering. You know what, I know I can't know their full day. Okay, I did actually like 20 minutes before I did that, I did hear something like talking to a friend, and then I think she said something like today was stressful at work, right? So I know you can think that's a piece of it. I'm trying to give you the full context of things. Otherwise, you're just watching the treadmill the whole time, watching something. I can't know everything, but if I give you those, yeah, you can work with those little bits of information. But and I use a soft voice like, hi, do you have a remote? She like just picks it up, like everything counts for like picked it up, not even like just wait, picked it up, not even here, no, more like, so I still had to reach it. I know, maybe a big deal of everything. I enjoy this. Don't worry, part of me enjoys this, but also I also want to beat myself up. But part of me enjoys this. It's like yeah. But no, whatever. The read was, it just felt like I just wanted the remote. Jeez, like that's how it felt like. And I could also judge by tone and voice what kind of person. I know I shouldn't fear, but this is how it works. It's like poker, like it's working with incomplete information. And while I shouldn't judge people, I want to give them the full chance to show who they are, or who they want to show you who they are, or who they want to show. I want to show what, but I can't help it. Like we look for like little like tones of voice, your which slang you choose, how you talk to, like your disposition, body language. Like I know it's fun. I shouldn't, but like okay, so there, everything felt bad there. It was there. Now you're getting my honest, like because I kind of want to be like, because I don't want you to think this is some like horrible thing. I'm still doing 1 rep max. It doesn't matter. I got all night. Fuck you. This is great. But it just felt like I wasn't expecting anything great. Just like get the remote, and maybe just like and then again, at best, people just are happy that they helped you. But yeah, you get it. Like I know there could be. Oh my God, there's 1,000 things that run through my head. Like maybe because I just did what I said about you being invisible. Maybe that already set a bad tone about me. Like oh, just gonna act like I'm not in the room. Fine, ask for the remote. I'm gonna act like there. Now I'm attributing. I know. I should just. I don't know. There are just days where like seeing someone and trying to say hello is just like maybe your day isn't already good, and they just give you a slight like you just come in and then like you see someone and you go, huh. And then maybe they just like it's like they kind of put a little less effort into it. And you're like, man, that took a lot of effort out of me, man. I mean, that took a lot of effort out of me, man. I feel exhausted. There are people I see so much and I kind of want to, but you've already become, all right, that guy's there all the time. I just have days where I'm just not wanting to, but I know if I don't get in now and I see them over and over, that invisible fear here, you know, it'll grow that like, so that guy should fucking ignore me. Okay, fine. If I see him in the hallway or outside, whatever. All right, Fear, 100 days later, I go, hey, Fear, I see you now. What are you gonna say, huh? You're like, fuck you. Well, right now the reason I'm enjoying this, and I had to audibly laugh. I mean, I really did laugh, but I had to audibly laugh, is at least if she's still out there. I think she is on the treadmill. Not the show. If she intended to do damage with her moves. I can't attribute. See, that's another thing. We sometimes we interpret things as like, yeah, I'm gonna damage you by like not acknowledging you because you didn't acknowledge me. So now I have to show like, none of that work, because he's just in that other room going, right? You're funny. Is that a laugh? Probably not. It's fine. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I should just say, oh my God, it's just so exhausting sometimes. I don't know why. You're the first time I've seen you here, Fear. I don't know if you're gonna be here on this treadmill every day, and I just go, hello. That's it, right? Low investment. Go on to my thing. Even if I'm having I just lost hundreds of thousands of dollars. I just argued with my mom. I didn't even get to eat. But I got to get this workout in, and then I don't know, maybe I took shit, so now I feel like, ew, my butt. Like it's not just, it's clean, but it's not clean. You know, after a shower clean, it's like the kind where like, you know, it's so fresh. If I could, I would take a dump at the end of the day all the time. I don't want to just, or right before a shower. That's the best one. Wait, is it? No, then it feels fresh too. Like, I started the day with shitting. I know, that's stupid. I don't know, dude. What? Fuck you. If I'm gonna say hello to you, come back. Maybe you could ask me about these chains. I'm giving you a lot to work with. Dude, when you come in, you got a backpack full of stuff. You got your own remote. Damn it, I forgot about that one girl who told me that the remote works on here, and that's how it is. And, you know, I got the account come back. Like, hey, I got my own. Because she was very all like, yeah, it's on Amazon. It's only like $10. Blah, 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 something like that. I know. Why don't I work with whatever? Stop looking for specific things, right? Just engage with people who engaged you, right? Just a lot of this is like self-solving if I talk about it long enough, and then what am I leaving you to say? Unless you can find something to say. But just, I don't know, there's just days when it's so exhausting. Sometimes, look, I want my mom in my life, but obviously, like, I can't imagine all the people who have like a toxic home life. Like, maybe, you know, like that whole, like, my sister hates me, and every morning it's like, Mom, you know, like that kind of energy, and maybe you get used to it. And then, like, or maybe they don't care anymore. It's just so usual, like, but they know their family in the end. But, you know, like, but no, like, obviously, again, there's some resentment with my mom, so it's like, But I would love to be able to just wake up and know, cool, there's nothing to piss me off. Only I can piss me off. Only I can blame me, so I better just start the day really well. Take it slower, wake up, get up, put on some music, start drinking that coffee, brush your teeth. And, you know, that's why hygiene, you gotta feel good about everything. Like, fresh, you feel good, you don't smell. I can't believe people go out smelling. Maybe they don't smell themselves, but I am scared to smell out there. Okay, I risk it sometimes where, just as long as sometimes I wake up and I showered the night before, but maybe like I sweat in my sleep. But yeah, sometimes it's just so exhausting. I mean, and then especially when it's like, I didn't need to say hello to your stupid ass over here. You're all angry about your bullshit. I lost $100,000, and you're like, I have to spend $3 on potatoes. And I'm angry about it. Fuck you and your small potatoes. My potatoes are big. I don't know. You know, it's just so exhausting. You're so exhausting. You and your stupid bike. So you came to the gym just to use a bike? Lift some weights. You know? Okay, I know I walk here a lot, so. But that's because I was already here lifting weights. But I only see you lift weight. I mean, I only see you do cardio, fat ass. God, it's so exhausting. Oh, really? It's exhausting. And then I have to do everything alone. It's never fun. Like, it's never like, oh, cool. I have a friend, and he's all like, hey, man, I always see you on that bike, dude. Oh, man. And I go, my friend's saying something incredibly dumb, but it's like, yeah, that's what I do. And you're like, are you guys really, like, talking about being on an exercise bike like it's amazing, and just because my friend decided to hype it up, and then you decide, you know what, I'm going to return the same energy. And then you both start high-fiving for some reason. I'm like, wow, you guys became instant friends right there. Over a bike. Not chains. Chains are cool. Chains are cool. Listen to these chains. Fucking cool. Bike. It's a stationary bike. Bitch. It's just like I envy people. Some people just, yeah, that's charisma. That's good energy, right? I don't have. Okay, wait, you've heard me. I can have it. You know what? If you were here because I have a friend, and I might be able to do it, but I'm doing it because it's funny to you, or so my mind is preoccupied with like, hey, Fear, watch. I'm just gonna, Pataki, whatever, community, like, the black guy is all like, white people love, you know, and he just like, I forgot already, but you know what? I don't know if you saw the last seasons, but yeah, like that whole like just make a big deal of anything they do. It's like I wish I could use that bike, but you know, like my ass starts to hurt after a while. Like that's some dedication, man. That's not you know, Brofist, yeah. It's like I'm not even gonna use that one. That's yours, you know. Like I'll use some of these, but you know, no. It's so exhausting. It's so exhausting. Especially if you don't get anything on return. Maybe that's how people feel. Like maybe they've given me like, you know, like, dude, I see you here all the time. And then they're like, man, I complimented that guy. And he's just like, now you're just, I know. Maybe, you know what I'm learning? Maybe sometimes I'm the asshole. I'm the asshole that I'm afraid of, right? There, we're still learning. I'm the asshole that I'm afraid of, meaning he didn't acknowledge anything I said. He didn't look at me, he didn't hear me, he didn't say nod, he didn't compliment me on my pretty dress, even though he's not supposed to, but he went ahead and said something. He didn't smile, he just comes in here. A friend would make this easier, really, like, I don't want to keep doing everything alone. You're supposed to understand and go crazy. Because I have to keep doing everything alone. Oh, Arnold, you know, you just need to go out there. Fuck you and your dad and your mom and your family and your grandma who believes in you, and your grandpa before he died was all like, I know you're gonna do great things, grandson. Like you had teachers, you had, I don't know, just fuck you. I'm literally doing it alone. That's why I'm gonna keep telling you and bro. If you guys are ever just arguing with me in your heads the way I argue with you in my heads, put this in my responses. You're not there. And I don't mean that like, you're not there for me, Fear. You're not there. No, just like literally physically there. So fuck off. Thanks for the words. If you think you're gonna tell me, oh, I'm dying, so, you know, pretend you're dying, so now you got the urge. Or, hey, I also suffered from that. Like, those are nice. To a point words can work only so much. Like, at some point, there's just proactive actually being involved in their lives. And I know, I don't even know how doctors are like, I watch this guy come in every time I, check up. His vitals, his things are always like bad, and like I give him advice, and I try to tell him like, hey man, like you're blah blah blah, you're gonna, but he doesn't change it. It's like the only way you have to intervene. You want to intervene in his life. You can stop it. You're like, yo, I'll count your calories. Yo, where do you live? Yeah, I'll go for a walk with you every day. And then even if you did that, they're like, they undo all the calories. They still keep going. Their vitals, their whatever, still suck. And it's like, how does that feel, huh? How does that feel, Fear, huh? Huh? Throw me all the words. But who am I? These happy sunglass picture. The emoji's not helping. It's not a match. Shut up. God, I wish I had great teeth. I don't know, it's just that's what I keep saying. You're not there. Oh, you just gotta put yourself out there. Oh, okay. Because you're putting yourself out there after your sister bought you a nice gift. I know you're thinking like, what? What was this? Shut up. It's just. There's even, I know it sounds cheesy because I make that joke about like fathers. But I remember like I was just like kind of blurting out anything that came to mind, and I was just like it was just something about my dad never called me in America. Something like that. Like just never attempted contact. So it just like, and you're thinking like, okay, that's his, what? You gonna tell me the same shit? You dodged a bullet there, Arnold. Yeah. I really wish, yeah, that's awesome. I dodged my dad. You know what? It's his loss. Like, well, from his position, he's supposed to have this automatic obligation to me. And I don't even get that. This is just a basic automatic obligation to me, and it's the first father figure in your first male, yeah. So, exhausting. You think these videos are long? I could give you hours if I wanted, hours, but I don't. I'm actually limiting myself. You're limiting me. No, I should really condense these. But they're raw thoughts. I don't know. It's just tough. It's just everything is just alone. Man, you need to watch Ren and Stimpy when he's just alone in that cave. It's just eerily quiet. He's just like, but if you just talk slow, and they use those I don't know if you've ever seen the instrument they use to make scary noises. I really like this. It's that sound of a. I can't imitate it, but you get the idea right there from that sound. It sounds like violin strings slowly breaking. Because I really like Metallica, Frayed Ends of Sanity. I love thinking about the brain like it's this thing just unraveling slowly. Because everyone thinks, oh, that guy went crazy because of one single event. It's like, no, the single event in their life, that bad event, is the source. But as time passes and they can't get over it, you're unraveling. I love the thought. I love it. I wish I was an artist and I would just draw a bunch of stupid, frayed ends or something. Just pulling. I mean, that's why one time I had a teacher in first grade. I guess everyone in the class made her go crazy, and she had to go. She drew it. She said her head felt like this. And she showed a bunch of hairs. That's why we instinctively pull our hair out, because that's how it feels in your head. Okay, I'll use 35. That's a nice even number. Yeah, I don't know. Can I just have that? I miss that the way you said friend, just me, and go I have chains too. Oh my God, let's borrow each other's chains. Yeah. Okay.